finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no heads, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, they first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like you can. They sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I steep. Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she Jamaica, baby. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the price, it's my life sold up.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Go.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. On play action, it's Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Home to try.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. Go.
Now, Fields. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. All right.
To throw is Fields. This one complete to Washington. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They put Wilson in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Here we go. We're good. Go.
Another run here with Harris. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, tonight. EQ. Right.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's Harris. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3.
Right.
Throwing is Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here we go, tonight.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Tonight.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Tonight.
A run with Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll go down. Back at the 4.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
All right.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Here we go. It's all right.
Now Fields. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Steelers. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. Hey, we go going. Hey, we go going.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Test. Lunch right. Good night.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good night.
They go play action with Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Alpha.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Good night.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Hey, can. Hey, can. Tonight.
One more time, it's Harris. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Here we go. Good. Delta. Hey, can. Go.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch right. 11, 11, 11. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, tonight.
They put Wilson in motion.
Tonight.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They put Wilson in motion.
Right.
A 1st down throw for Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Play action now for Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right.
And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action. Now Herbert. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Second and a yard. Throwing now is Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he will get into the end zone. Will Disley. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are back within 4. It's 21-17. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Chair. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Steelers 21, Chargers 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
3rd and 5. They put Wilson in motion.
Tonight.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here we go, son.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Still up top, still can't drop what they like. Let's say what's still over slaps, I guess gotta work back. You like the way one day I after a was I made it turn to a beast. This step right here, they get me going after I get. Baby, we killing the critics and killing the hate. I gotta talk to a priest. The way we evolve and knock down walls, it's outrageous. My quarterback calls, I don't like 12, except Tom Brady. Can shut my stock and still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms
Here we go. Good.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Here we go, son. One strike.
They put Wilson in motion.
Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now. This one grabbed by Austin. He is in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. On play action now, Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, Sadat. Sadat.
On first and 10, Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hubbard. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Chargers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for two. To throw, it's Herbert. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Extend. Go.
First down. Fields. This one complete to Washington. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll come up here. First
Here we go.
and 10. They put Wilson in motion.
All right.
They run it over center with Harris. They'll get this to about midfield. Junior Colson there to make the stop. One quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, 551. 551. Say hey.
Here's a run going left. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Angel, angel, angel. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A run with Hubbard. To be taken down after a short pickup. It's up to 27. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. That into the hands of Hubbard. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Hubbard. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Now Herbert. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here we go.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Right.
Now, Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson.
Here we go, side. Right.
On 2nd down, a run with Harris. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Try to run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And it comes to 4th and 2.
Here we go. You good? Go.
Fields to throw for it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Here we go, Scott. All right.
They'll go with Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here we go. Chip slant. All right.
2nd down. It's Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Big play coming up.
Here we go.
This is 3rd down.
Hey, Ken.
They put Wilson in motion.
All right.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Gotta have it. 4th and 4.
Here we go. West right sit. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing is Fields. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
You got a mini bases. Widen up. All right.
Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
And now after that last completion, Mike, they're clearly in field goal range. I don't think they're close enough to the goal line to try to go for the win. I think the smart play here is kick a gimme field goal, play for overtime, and take your chances.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to force overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are gonna get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, this is Hubbard.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man is Boyd. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
21.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball,
and he's into the end zone. Tyler Boyd, touchdown LA. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. Side.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here we go. Tonight.
On first down, it's Harris. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. We're good.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Harris. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action now. It's Herbert.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. There's a handoff to Hubbard. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Crowd right.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, find me a defense that doesn't love being part of a battle like this in overtime. I mean, the back and forth, stop after stop. And now this group comes through with a huge turnover to now give their offense a chance to go out there and finally end this ball game.
1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Now a give up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Sit high.
They'll stick with him again. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fun. How they're taught to carry the ball, and they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down.
And now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials, so we will get another look at this one. Third and 5.
Here we go, son. Go.
To throw is Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
All right.
They'll run with Harris. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go, son. Easy, 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 easy. Son.
One more time, it's Harris. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
It's getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a load. My mind, stunning like a cloud of dust. My heart always wants to run. Oh, if you want to cowboy on a white horse, riding out into the sunset.
Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out,
Ready?
Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, no higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm in 5 hotel with a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. A nice fur on my feet, I'm a leap. All my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dance all. You pay fees for my big show. Any visa for my leisure. List. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist.
Let's go.
Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in A, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a side while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlson if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red.
Here we go, shot.
Run it back. Run it back.
Let's go now.
You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Just run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag.
Here we go.
Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
Getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it. There's some clout around it. Chasing and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane.
Go! Let's go!
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks on Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him help, yeah. Give these boys help, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Penny necklace on my hips, butterflies on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this. Need to go head to toe. DT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. She's a man, get him me. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream, like Shanti playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. I'm my head boys, I'm on my knees. Let that Lord please pray for me. Save your grace for me.
Sad boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows when I play with him like that. I think he knows when I say to him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true. When I play with him like that, when I play with him like that, play with him like that, that he's coming right back.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. It didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, hey. Esto es talento y favor.
I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico. Tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I ain't built this in a day. But you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
Thinking that it happened overnight. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got to change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they loving us. No more, no R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code or couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with. Doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Like damn, why I get a like Aaron, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills to the 2K lick. I ain't even go pro, got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain, heard a lame. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb, got stank. Out here, everything come free, I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets to the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light scan in the ceiling, got peeled, I was 20 plus young when got real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been pulling off lots.